In May 2018, a well-liked teacher was shot to death in her parents' Pennsylvania driveway. Not only is she believed to have had a relationship with a teenage student, but she also allegedly had dirt on the local police department. Between a broken engagement and a young man potentially behind her murder, this case takes many unexpected turns. This is the story of Rachael DelTondo. The story takes place in Aliquippa, Pennsylvania, a small town of roughly 1,000 residents. This small town is very popular for producing football. This small city was marked as a black mark due to higher rates of criminal scenes due to various reasons. Rachael DelTondo also inhabits this crucial city of America. She worked as an elementary teacher at the Pennsylvania Cyber Charter School, which was very near to her home place. Accordingly, Rachael DelTondo has been a character who loved children as a teacher and woman with a big heart and charismatic behaviors. Even though she has reached the age of 33, she still lives with her father and mother looking after them. She still didn't decide to live independently until she got married. So, the way she lived closer to his mother and father, she felt comfortable for herself up to this point. This Italian family was very comfortable with everything in their lives. Meanwhile, Rachel's boyfriend, who was a successful local businessman, was supposed to propose to Rachael soon after flying to Paris. Rachael accepted the proposal by his boyfriend to marry her, and she was nail-biting to celebrate a whistle-blowing, extensive, and beautiful Italian wedding and head to a successful family life with her ever-loving boyfriend. Before the marriage, Rachel's boyfriend Frank did an unexpected favor for Rachael to sign a particular agreement after their marriage happened. After discussing with her parents, Rachael refused to sign any written agreement with her boyfriend, and she officially ended the relationship with Frank. With time, they again decide to come to an equal point and continue their relationship from where they've stopped. In February 2016, police found Rachael and Aliquippa senior high school student Sheldon Jeter, who was 17 years old at the time, in a steamed-up car parked in an otherwise empty lot at almost 2 a.m. However, Rachael answered the officer that nothing was going wrong at the moment, and that was a typical meetup between a student and a teacher. But with time, this innocent relationship between a typical teacher and a student turns wild. While Rachael was continuing a relationship with Sheldon decided that he could not continue this relationship innocently hereafter. According to reports, it was found that Sheldon had tried to turn this innocent relationship around every time he tried to meet Rachael. Frank had also found out about this incident through a mutual friend. With time, Sheldon was overwhelmed and confused inside this relationship with Rachael. One day, Sheldon visited to meet Rachael at her residence, and at that time, Rachael had neglected that invitation to meet Sheldon due to a reason. When told that Rachael could not see him, he banged on every window in the house before leaving. Among all of these terrible incidents, Rachael got to know that her life was falling apart. Her relationship with Frank was also ruined due to the unexpected things that happened in their lives. Many of her friendships crumbled alongside her reputation, and her career was crushed. She sought professional help to make it through her mental struggles. Various incidents happened to Rachael up to this point. Her mother says she was deathly afraid of the police after receiving death threats. Rachael received one text on her phone that told her that she would not live to see the end of 2018. Rachael was killed on Mother's Day in America, May 13, 2018. She was with her friend Lauren Watkins, who used to be her student, and they had become close. They drove around town chatting and then decided to get ice cream at Hank's Frozen Custard. They texted their friend Tyree Jeter to see if he wanted to join them and briefly stopped at Rachel's house so she could grab a sweatshirt. Rachael told her mom they were going to Hank's, said goodbye, and picked up Tyree. Around 10:40 p.m., Lauren and Tyree dropped Rachael off at her house. Lauren watched as Rachael went to the side door, opened it, and then they drove away. Rachel's dad, Joe, was sitting near the door but didn't hear Rachael or anyone else. Shortly after, neighbors heard 6 gunshots. Rachael was shot and killed just outside her parents' home on the driveway. Dailymail.com reported about this true crime story in their headlines as follows. Teacher, 32, is shot dead in a hail of bullets on her family's driveway 6 months after being suspended from her job when it was revealed cops found her with a 17-year-old boy in a car with steamed-up windows. What is your opinion about this heartfelt crime story? Don't forget to comment with your ideas below. never mind if it is a positive comment or a negative one. Also, don't forget to subscribe and keep in touch every day as usual, because we meet you with new content daily. It's a promise.